Aloha, fellow Aries. It's Kim Jolene with Finding Your Fiji, and I'm here doing your monthly reading for September 2018. So today is a little bit special. We're doing something a little bit different. We like to change things up sometimes, and I'm super having a lot of fun with the way that they've changed things up this month. So we will get your theme for the month, or our theme rather, because I'm an Aries as well. And then we'll get some additional cards to give us more information about what's happening for us this month. And then the very special thing is we get to get the answers to 3 of our own personal questions, okay? So what does that mean? I would recommend that you either pause the video now or right before I do the answers and write down your questions so that you can then get the answers. And then I also encourage you to write down the answers so that you can actually absorb that information and get further guidance from your own team of spiritual angels and guides around that particular question. So I'll give you a couple opportunities. You can pause the video now and write your questions, or you can pause the video just before I give the answers, okay? And then we also do have not one this month, but 2 animals that are assisting us with navigating this month. So we'll check in on those animals and see who is there to be our little helpers this month. At the very end of the video, I am excited to share with you some information about how I talk to homes and how I clear them remotely. So this is a service that I offer. It's a combo service where you get a home clearing and a communication together. And I've never really shared exactly how I do that. So I am going to give you some information about the unique process that I use and the things that I do with that, because it really is very different than a lot of people that clear homes. And I think part of that comes from my feng shui background, but also having the angels with me as well when I'm doing the clearings. So there's lots of good stuff I'm going to share with you in that video, which will immediately follow this one. And then I also have a coupon code for you for a space clearing and communication that will save you 20%. And those coupon codes are always in the description along with other juicy goodness. So let's go ahead and get started, Aries. You guys know this is my favorite reading because it's for me too. I'm an Aries as well, so I'd love to see what's happening for us. All right, our theme for this month is the moon, Archangel Haniel. She is one of my favorite angels. She's all about intuition. And this is really a sign that our intuition is getting stronger and that we're going to have some important things that are going to come in for us, some important insights that will come in for us in the month of September. So pay attention, right? That's the key there, right? Paying attention. There's a lot of little stuff going on behind the scenes in this month of September, and we need to be really careful about not letting our fears encroach upon our lives and around what's happening in our lives. So we need to let go of the fears that are holding us back or keeping us from doing the things that we are meant to be doing, okay? So really need to focus on releasing those fears this month. Let's see what else is coming in for us. I think it's funny too because, you know, you guys are special anyway since you're Aries and so am I. But then they give us 2 animal guides this month. No other sign yet has had 2 animal guides, so that's kind of special as well. Or maybe we're just special and we need extra help, I don't know. But either way, I will take it. I am happy to take extra help. That's always welcome. All right, let's see what we got. Okay, so we've got a pretty good balance here. We had sort of a change card with Archangel Haniel. We've got fire, air, and water. So pretty good balanced month for us. The 8 of fire. So fire cards are all about passion, about action, about your fame, reputation, all of that. The 8 of fire is about lots of stuff going on, right? Things happening very fast. I read 8 as abundance as well, because in numerology this relates to prosperity, so I also relate it to that. Now we have a clear path is what I'm seeing for us. So delays are over. Yay, thank you, right? I'm sure many of you are feeling the same way I am, that I just, been feeling like I'm not making progress, right? So delays are over and things are really going to start moving very, very fast, right? So lots of things are going to be happening at once. So kind of hang on, right? Hang on to your hat. And then we have this 9 of air, which really relates a bit to that moon card as well, because we need to watch our expectations. If you are in the place of expecting the worst, that is exactly what you're going to draw in. So we need to be very focused about our intention on what it is that we do want rather than what we don't want. So really focusing on what we want to bring in, setting a positive expectation. So no Murphy's Law this month, right? Or ever. No Murphy's Law. A Murphy's Law, for those of you that may not know, is talks about what can go wrong will go wrong. No, no. Cancel, cancel, clear, clear. What can go right will go right. Everything is always working out for us. Those would be 2 great affirmations for you to use. What can go right will go right, and everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me. You can emphasize different words in that too, right? So really be positive about that. And then let's create a better self-fulfilling prophecy, right? And then we have the 10 of water coming in. This card has come up a lot in the readings this month. And it's a great card because it really is about contentment, contented and happy family life, which for me, I love this sign because I'm going back to Minnesota for a visit. So I'm going to be visiting with a lot of family, with my boys, my sisters, my brother, my dad, little nieces, all kinds of people. So I'm loving this card and the energy around this. It's also really about a nice balance between emotional and mental considerations, right? So it's really letting us know we've got a nice balanced month for us here. And you have trustworthy relationships. So you have people in your life that you can trust and rely on, which is a beautiful energy. We love that. And as Aries, that allows us to relax, right? Really helps with that. Okay. I'm getting ready to do the answers. So if you have not written your questions down, please pause the video now, write your questions down, and then restart it so that you can get the answers. Okay, here we go. I'm going to start shuffling and we'll see what the answers are. I have a little secret. I had to pause the video myself because I did not write down my questions before I started filming this, and I would like to know what I wanted to have questions too. So I paused the video and actually wrote down some questions for myself as well. So I get to benefit from this too, which is really kind of fun. Okay, so answer to your question number 1 is there's something better. So this is really letting you know that whatever you asked about, there's actually something even better in store for you. So even though this is the thing you think you really want, there is something that's even better that's available to you. If this was a yes or no question, I would take this as a no, because when, it's saying that not this, but something better. So I do take that as a no, that there's something else that's available and better for you, okay? That is your question number 1. Question number 2, the answer is ask for help from others. So this is something that you're not meant to be doing on your own or alone. You're meant to get some help from other people. So asking for help, right, and then being open to receiving that is always really good. And there is a peaceful resolution. So this is going to work out well. If you're asking about relationship, to me, the indication is that this is going to be a peaceful relationship. It's going to be a calm, connected, really fulfilling relationship, but the peace at the core, right? which is very calm, not drama, that type of thing. So, but you may need some help to get there. You may need some help from others to connect you with the person that you're meant to be with, or whatever the case may be, right? Okay, question number 3. The answer is look for a sign. Look for a sign. So I'm getting like a deja vu because I feel like the same 2 cards came up just in the previous reading for Pisces. So if you're a cusper, this is going to be familiar, right? So look for a sign. They are sending you signs, and sometimes we're just not paying attention. So make sure that you're paying attention to the signs and the indications about whether this is a path you're meant to take or not. You do need to be assertive. So this is going to be, something where it will require you to take action. It's not something where you can just sit back and let it happen. You are going to actually have to take action to make this, move forward, or for this to come to fruition. So you do need to be assertive. Look for a sign that will give you confirmation. Okay. Your 2 animals that are supporting us this month, the first one is the pelican, which is all about forgiveness. So this is really a beautiful energy because it's about letting go of judgments. So many times in our human form, we are in a space of judging others, of judging ourselves, right, as right or wrong or good or bad, or, oh, look at that person, they're, not doing this right because they're not doing it the way that you would, or whatever that is. So really this month we need to, and always, let go of that, right? Let go of judgments, practice forgiveness, particularly with yourself as well as with other people, right? Everyone is doing the best that they possibly can. Everyone is doing the best that they possibly can with the knowledge that they have. So if you were in their same place, I remember this from Eckhart Tolle teachings years ago that I listened to. If you were in the same place as them with the same experiences and the same knowledge, you would most likely be acting in the same way. So having that sense of compassion is important as well. Okay, and then the other one is the owl with omens, which fits in beautifully with that question number 3 because it's all about paying attention to the signs. We need to have our eyes open to be able to see the signs. This just happened today. I was walking with a friend and I looked down and there was a feather. And to me, feathers mean that we're on the right path. And since it was there walking, as we were both walking, I felt like that feather was a message for both of us. She didn't see it, but I did, right? So that message is you're on the right path. So pay attention to the signs that you're getting. They are guiding you. They are guiding your life, right? You're getting help every day, all day long. For the rest of your life, you are getting help. And so let's pay attention and notice the assistance and the guidance that we're getting, right? Love that so much. If you are new to me and have not subscribed to the channel, please hit the subscribe button in the corner. Also click the bell because that allows you to get notified when I post new videos. And this way it will pop up as a notification on your phone. So then you know when I've got something new and you can watch it then, or bookmark it to watch it later. But you'll know when I've got new stuff that's being posted. I do daily angel insight, so that is just a really short reading, 5 minutes or less. It's just a quick message for everyone that's watching, along with an affirmation. I do these monthly, and then I also do a weekly Feng Shui Friday, which might be a quick tip from me or might be an interview where I've talked about Feng Shui aspects and things that you can do specifically within your home. So I'd love to see more of you. Please comment. I'd love to hear your questions, whatever question that you asked, and how the answer related to you or how you interpreted that. It's super fun for me because I don't know when I'm giving you these answers what your questions were. So I think that's a really, really fun thing to do. And of course, if you want to just say hi, I'm always happy to have just a comment letting me know that you're watching, because sometimes it's like we're just operating in this bubble, right? And if people aren't commenting or, you know, telling me anything about how the video impacted them, I don't necessarily know. So it's really helpful to those of us that do YouTube videos to have that interaction in those comments, right? That you're watching, just say aloha, right? Just say hi, whatever it is, right? It's helpful. And it also helps our channel because it helps other people see us. And I'm sending you love and light when you post a comment. So know that you're always getting extra blessings from me when you do post a comment. All right. Have an amazing, amazing month, Aries. Stay tuned for the next video that's going to give you some cool information about home, communication, and clearings. Much love and aloha. Aloha, it's Kim Jolene with Finding Your Fiji. Did you know that I am a space whisperer? Yes, it's true. I can talk to your home. I also can energetically clear it, and I do this on a remote basis. So today I'm sharing with you a little bit more information about space communications and clearings, how that all works, and how you can benefit from this. So let's start with, why. Why do we clear a home? Why does it need to be cleared, right? Our homes collect stuck energy just like they do dust and dirt. So anytime there's an argument in the space, or you're feeling really depressed or lonely, or maybe even in a lot of pain from health issues, or different things like that, that leaves an energetic blueprint in your space. So it basically leaves that, as if you sat in a chair and you got up and there's like a little print of you, right? So that energy, that lower vibrating energy, leaves a footprint or leaves sort of residue. You can think of it as kind of energetic dust, if you will, leaves that in your space. So we want to be clearing that out, and there's a number of different times when it's important to clear a space. If you are moving into a new home, that's an excellent time to do it because you don't know what happened prior to you moving in. You don't know what arguments occurred there. Oftentimes people are very stressed out when they're moving, so there's probably a lot of stress. Even if it's a new home that's been built, all the different people who worked on that home and the different moods and things that they were in when they were working on your home is in that space, right? So that's a great time to clear the space. Another time is after you've had a party or a lot of company in the space, right? That is a really excellent time to be clearing the space because people are leaving their energetic footprint in your home. Anytime there's an argument in the space, if you have an argument with your child or your spouse, that's a really excellent time to clear. If people are having trouble sleeping in the home, this is a great time to clear it as well because sometimes the energy is just off, or again, that sort of not positive energy that's hanging in the space can impact our sleep. Also, sometimes people do have actual spirits in their home, right? You hear about the Ghostbusters, right? And so sometimes we do have spirits in the home, and particularly for the young ones that are more connected spiritually or more open spiritually than we are as adults. If your children are having nightmares, that would be a great a sign that you need to clear your space. So what do I do when I do a space communication and clearing? So just to clarify, I do this as a package, and there's a reason for that. The reason that I do it together is because the two things really complement each other and allow more shifts to occur when I do them together than when I do them separately. So I do a space communication and clearing. So the first thing that I do is I clear actually each level of the home. And that includes all of the different rooms, and I'm doing this remotely, but it's really super powerful. In fact, I'm beginning to understand that the remote clearings are even more powerful than the ones that I do in person. So I clear each room of the home, all of the levels, and then so that's the inside, the interior, but then I also do the exterior of the home as well. So around the home I clear that energy as well. So I kind of start with that. And then I also anchor the space with 4 angels. Typically it's 4 different angels, but sometimes there might be one angel that's going to anchor one whole side of the space. But so there's 4 angels that I call in to anchor the space, and they will have messages for you as well, right? So messages, things that you need to know about at that particular time. I also then place the home, and so the blueprints, the plans, into an energy ring. And what this does, and this is typically the home or the plans are in there for at least 24 hours. I've had them in as long as 4 or 5 days, depending on what, how deep a clearing needs to happen and kind of what's going on energetically. And I just follow the guidance about how long it needs to stay in the energy ring. And this energy ring is a way to create sort of a positive vortex around the entire home, and to really, it really helps clear the home as well, okay? So that's part of what I do with the clearing aspect of things. And I often get messages when I'm doing the clearing, or I'll have questions for you about, oh, what's going on in this area of the house, right? Because I'm feeling really stuck energy in that part of the house, that type of thing. And then I also communicate with your home. So I actually open up a conversation with your home. I find out what your home's name is. I'll get a little bit of information about their personality as I'm speaking with them, because our homes do have an energetic personality, right? And so you will get a little bit of information about that. And then I also ask your home, what does it need for it to support you in the things that you want to be, do, and have in your life? So I open up that communication channel, and it's amazing some of the stuff that comes through. I've had homes tell me that they want their windows washed so that they can see more clearly. I've had homes ask for flowers to be brought in, all kinds of different things. And homes definitely do have a personality to them. Some are very persnickety, some are very laid back, some are very loving. It's, it's a different energy each one has. So you receive, when I do a space communication and clearing, what you get is you'll get actual action steps to raise the vibration, the energetic vibration of your home. You'll also get the angel messages from those angels that are anchoring your space. You'll get a 30-minute recorded call with me where I share the information and the things that I found in the communication and the clearing. Sometimes I ask additional questions, and then you also get a summary of the communication and clearing. So all of these beautiful things that you get with this particular package. And the clearings help in a number of different ways. As I mentioned, if you or your children are having trouble sleeping, this would be a great option. If you are needing to clear some spirits or ghosts out of your home, that's always a great option to help with that. I can't tell you how many different clients that I've worked with children where we've been able to get them sleeping well again using this, as well as some feng shui techniques as well. If you're trying to sell your home, a great aspect is to clear it, right? So clear your energy out so the new owners can feel their own energy in the space. And then clearing any past negativity to give you a fresh start, right? So that's a beautiful, beautiful thing that you can do. And of course, anytime that you're changing your home, moving to a new home, or had construction in your home, that's also a beautiful time to do that. So that is what the space communication and clearing, also known as space whispering in some portions of my website, is all about. That's what that is about. I have a special that I'm offering for September, 20% off space clearings and communication. So that's a package deal, a space clearing and communication. Use the coupon code CLEAR, and that will save you 20%, which essentially saves you about $44. You can also use this if you want to gift this to someone. So this would be a great thing for realtors if you are needing to give your clients a gift as they sell their, as they either sell their home or purchase a new home. This is an amazing, beautiful gift that you can give them. And I have gift certificates, and the gift certificate coupon code is CLEARING. So for the actual consult for yourself, it's CLEAR is the coupon code, and then for gift certificates, it's CLEARing. And all the links to all of that are below, so I'm looking forward to assisting you with space communications and clearings, and I'm sending you much, much love and light. Aloha.